Hello everyone. In 2023, Messi et al. Hilal, PSG's sensational defeat and more. This is Football News, and here we go. Subscribe, give us a like, and write in the comments below who may win in a clash between Messi and Ronaldo. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's enjoy the show on and off the pitch. We are speaking about the match, what was our level, how could we compete and try to be competitive. I think we played very well defensively and we had chances to score and were confident, Unai Emery stated after the victory over Tottenham Hotspur. Dani Olmo is once again an option for FC Barcelona. He is open to joining the club. In the summer, at the start, people talked about Tottenham as Premier League title contenders. Conte expressed his displeasure. Nico Gonzalez from Valencia has been diagnosed with a fracture of his fifth left metatarsal bone. As for this moment, the length of the Spaniard's recovery is unknown. The Qatar Football Association has announced that national team head coach Felix Sanchez's contract will not be renewed. To be honest, I didn't really understand the hype around the 2022 Qatar World Cup. To me, it was all very well organized, Luka Modric admitted. Alex Sandro is expected to leave Juventus as free agent in June, Fabrizio Romano notifies. Sevilla FC and Stade Rennes FC have reached an agreement which would see defender Loic Bade join the Spanish side on loan, which will last until the end of the season and include an option to make the move permanent. Overall, our performance level wasn't good enough to take 3 points. You have to credit Forest in both halves. What they did well. We didn't play well enough in terms of we didn't move the ball fast enough, Graham Potter said after the draw against Nottingham Forest. Shakhtar Donetsk winger Mikhail Mudryk has agreed on personal terms with Arsenal. The parties reached an agreement to a 5-year contract. Al Nassr are open to sell forward Vincent Aboubakar for $10 million. The player is unhappy at the club and did not celebrate his latest goal. I want to stay at Inter Milan for a long time. We will talk with Chelsea at the end of the season, Romelu Lukaku is quoted as saying by Nicolas Kira. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was really surprised with the player Marcus Rashford is. In my opinion, if he's doing well, he can be one of the top 5 players in the world, Casemiro shared in an interview with ESPN. Manchester United are reportedly set to step up their pursuit on Marcus Thuram. In the summer, the Frenchman's contract with Borussia Mönchengladbach expires, thus he can become a free agent. Arsenal have made a second and improved offer to Shakhtar Donetsk for the transfer of winger Mikhail Mudryk. Dani Alves is being accused of sexual assault after he allegedly put his hands down women's underwear in a famous Catalan nightclub. Xavi cancelled a day off on January 1st for Barcelona representatives following a 1-1 draw against Espanyol. Manchester United have announced that goalkeeper Martin Dubravka has left the team. The 33-year-old footballer returned to Newcastle United, who recalled the Slovakian from his loan. Marco Verratti made his 400th appearance for PSG. I think Mudryk would be a really exciting signing for Arsenal, Jamie Carragher believes. A year I will never forget. The dream I always chased finally came true. But that wouldn't be worth anything either if it wasn't because I can share it with a wonderful family, the best one can have, and friends who always supported me and didn't let me stay on the floor every time I fell, Messi wrote on Instagram. Racists continue to go to stadiums and watch the biggest club in the world up close, and La Liga continues to do nothing. I will continue with my head held high and celebrating my victories and those of Madrid, Vinicius tweeted. AC Milan are keen on signing Santos winger Ángelo Gabriel Borges, according to L'Equipe. Marcus Rashford set a Premier League record as the Englishman has scored 5 match-winning goals as a substitute, the joint most in Premier League history. I think Lens were more clinical. Both teams had chances in a very intense match. They were clinical, especially in the first half. They won the challenges that made the difference. We had chances to come back, but we weren't as efficient as they were, Marquinhos noted. Tottenham have reportedly begun the first steps to resign English winger Marcus Edwards from Sporting. Colombian goalkeeper Davis Vázquez will undergo medical tests on Monday as new AC Milan player. Documents are signed between clubs. Andrés Santos? I've never seen a player at 18 as ready as he is. Physically, he's a beast. Technically, he's on a high level. He's not gonna be better than me. He's gonna be much better than me, Juninho Pernambucano claimed. PSG have lost their first match in Ligue 1 since March 2022. Arsenal star Folarin Balogun has been tipped to move to AC Milan in the summer. The 21-year-old has been firing on all cylinders this term while on loan at French club Rennes. Arsenal are planning to make a move for Chelsea target Dusan Vlahovic after the Blues' attempts to sign Mykhailo Mudryk. A bizarre petition calling for Manchester City's Julian Alvarez to dump his girlfriend has surpassed 20,000 signatures. The moment I feel something is wrong, I will resign or not renew my contract. I will not stay as Ferguson or Wenger. The contract is just a piece of paper. I extended my commitment to the club because I feel the team can still do it well under my leadership, Pep Guardiola told. Liverpool have had a massive £62 million bid for Brighton's Moises Caicedo rejected. Liverpool are cautiously optimistic that they will sign Borussia Dortmund and England star Jude Bellingham. Yesterday we had lots of intriguing fixtures to watch. All results are in front of you. Moving on to the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's most eventful games. In the Premier League, there were two unexpected outcomes. For instance, Unai Emery's Aston Villa took an away victory over Antonio Conte's Tottenham squad, 0-2 with Buendia and Douglas Luiz being the ones to get the job done. As for the other match of the day, Chelsea failed to topple Nottingham Forest. An accurate shot from home team player Serge Aurier was a clear response to Sterling's goal. Therefore, both North London teams made their positions in the league table a little more complicated. The most captivating match of the day saw Lens sensationally demolish PSG 3-1. Everything started up smoothly with Frankowski's goal, then Ekitike equalized the matter, but productive efforts from Loic Openda and Claudio Maurice eventually brought victory over Mbappe & co. Messi and Neymar were not available to perform as Leo is still resting from his World Cup journey and Ney was serving his ban. Lens successfully reduced the gap from the Parisians to 4 points. Chelsea and AS Monaco have reached a final agreement to sign central defender Benoit Badiashile. According to The Athletic, the pensioners will lay out 37 to 38 million euros for the 21-year-old footballer. They have already agreed on personal terms of a long-term contract with the Frenchman. Thus, he will undergo a medical checkup in the near future. CBS reporter Ben Jacobs claims that Manchester United have become another contenders for the services of 18-year-old Borussia Dortmund striker Youssoufa Moukoko. The Red Devils have been monitoring the German for quite some time, but have not yet opened talks with his representatives. Moukoko is probably considered to be one of Man United's main targets after PSV winger Cody Gakpo moved to Liverpool, as the club did not have enough money to pull off the transfer of the Netherlands international. Moukoko could instead join them in the summer as a free agent. Earlier on, the footballer himself has reportedly made it clear that he intends to join Barcelona. Victor Osimhen could be PSG's surprise signing in 2023. The Parisians are keeping tabs on the Nigerian attacker. PSG do not lack strikers, but their management would like to sign another one anyway. Manager Christophe Galtier and sporting director Luis Campos highly appreciate Osimhen's talent. Agent Jorge Mendes was not involved in talks regarding the deal between Al Nassr and striker Cristiano Ronaldo. With reference to Marca, the News Time notes that the player's personal manager, Ricky Ragoufe, is looking for a replacement for Mendes. Cristiano penned a contract with Al Nassr for 2.5 seasons with a record salary of 200 million euros per year, including bonuses and commercial payments. Al Nassr fans decided to chant for a new signing Cristiano Ronaldo in the 7th minute of their 1-0 win over Al Hilal. Al Nassr played their first game since Ronaldo's arrival on Saturday when they traveled to Prince Mohammed bin Fahd Stadium to face Al Hilal. Vincent Aboubakar scored the only goal of the game in the 5th minute to give Al Nassr a vital win and move them to the top of the Saudi Pro League table. Despite taking an early lead, supporters inside the ground only had one forward on their minds. Chants of Ronaldo and Sue echoed around the stadium for a full minute. Television cameras captured fans holding up yellow signs, the color of the team's jersey, with messages welcoming Ronaldo to the club written on them. Meanwhile, Al Hilal, Cristiano Ronaldo's new club, Al Nassr's rival, selling Messi's jersey. Whoever did this is a marketing genius. One of the fans reacted to the news. Now we all can agree that Al Hilal is the biggest club in Saudi, joked another fan. Someone most likely asked for the name to be written on the back as Messi. Let's not be foolish now. Another fan explained the whole situation. Folks, would you like to see an epic battle between Ronaldo and Messi in Saudi Arabia? Share your opinion in the comments below. As usual, we highly recommend you to enjoy top content from our other projects. And we would also like to thank you all for your views and huge support. Bye bye!